Hello and welcome to The Farmer Was Replaced. By what, you may ask? Well, bots. That's what they're replaced with. Okay, so in short, this is a programming game. We need to program our bots to do the farming. Getting started. This window contains information about everything in the game. You can move the windows around by dragging and dropping the gray part of the window. You can move around by dragging anywhere outside the window. To get started with programming, like this. Okay. Go to the first program page by clicking it. Boop. I clicked it. Text editor. All programming is done in code windows. Each window corresponds to a text file containing code. You can rename the file by clicking on its name at the top of the window. So sure. The code can be edited like any text editor as long as it's not running. You can execute the program directly by pressing the green play button. Boop. Well, I guess we don't really have anything, do we? You can create more code files using the plus button. Plus button? Oh, there we go. Yeah, sure. You can dock a window to another window by dragging it onto it. You will notice that once you start typing, a simple code completion window will pop up. Press tab to insert the code completion. Use the arrow keys to navigate through the code completion. Don't worry if this is your first time programming. The language is unlocked step by step, so you won't be overwhelmed by all the things you can do. Okay, so I am a little bit, I'm fairly, how'd you call it, knowledgeable about programming, so I think I'll do fine. Currently, the only statements available are harvest, and do a flip. Let's execute that and see what the fella does. Whee! Okay, so it harvests and it does a flip. Exactly as advertised. Fantastic! These are function calls. You can think of a function as a command that can be executed. Yep. Unlocks. Collecting grass will give you hay. Hay can be used to unlock loops in the unlock menu. Okay, this one is done. I guess we leave that one there. Unlocks. Loops 5. So you need to play this a few times more. There we go. So we got 5 now. We go to unlocks and we unlock loops. Boop. While loop. You have unlocked the while loop and the values true and false. While the while loop keeps executing the loop body, the while loop keeps executing the loop body as long as the condition is true. While condition, loop body. Don't worry about creating infinite loops. The delays in execution will prevent the program from freezing. That is good. Perhaps you've no, we have not tried that. So we're going to go for a while loop. So what we are going to do is while true. Yes. Error. Stop giving me errors. Yeah, I know. Help. Just go away maybe. Because you need to do a semicolon there. And then it's all fine. And then we also need to... Where's my... Go away, error. I know. Here, play. There we go. We somehow managed. Tap this out so it knows that this is part of the while loop. As you can see, it's tapped out. So now it keeps looping until I press stop. So it will harvest, do a flip, and harvest. I think that's more or less... Yeah, there you go. What it's explaining as well. So what we need to do now... probably close this one. Go to unlocks and speed. Increase the speed of the drone. Grass. 300! Okay, well, I guess we're going to go for this guy first. So you got 17 and 19, 20. Okay, boop, speed upgrade. That goes a little quicker, that's true. The execution speed has been doubled. Okay, so now we can check. So what we can do now, stop just for a second. We can do if can harvest, then, oops, we actually do the harvest. We don't need the flip anymore. I mean, we never really needed it, but... so now it will infinitely loop, and every loop iteration it will check if you can harvest something, and if yes, you will do the harvest. So this was a little more quick. Great. Yeah. That's it. But for the next unlock, for example, grass... But you can do more speed. Oh, it costs wood. Okay. So we're going to wait with the 300, because that's, well, 300. Expands the farm and unlocks movement. Unlocks planting. I think we go for the expanding first. There we go. You just do your thing. Expand 1. Your farm has grown. This space is not much use if you can't move the drone. So, there's a new function. Move. that moves the drone. Move requires you to specify the direction in which you want to move. Northeast, southwest. Sure. So what we can do, I think, this, and then move north, and then we continue. Does this work? It does work. I'm so good at games. Okay, I have no idea if this is more quick. I have absolutely no idea if this is more quick, but we have learned the movement, and we shall go for the next unlocks. Plant. Okay. Oh, grass is nice, but it grows automatically because all other plants have to be planted with plant function. The only plant you have to plant right now is a bush, so you can plant them. So what we're gonna do, just stop for a second, please. If can harvest, then you do harvest. No matter what, you will always plant entities.bush. Okay, so what is gonna happen now? It's gonna check if it can harvest. If it can harvest, then it will. And then that's done. Okay, do we have a... How clear to reset the farm to all grass and reset the drone position? Not sure if we need that, but my question is, if something is still growing there, will it try planting? No, it will not. Okay, so now we're harvesting bushes as soon as we can, and as soon as there's grass starting to grow there, we will get ourselves... Wee piggy. We got ourselves a new seed in there. Okay, so now we're getting wood. What were we able to do with wood? More speed? I guess. Oh lord, I can hear it. Carrots. Debug. Or operators. More expand. Okay, that could be interesting. This is a lot. We're gonna do the expand. We just needed some more wood. Carrots. That's a whole lot more. Okay, give me 2 more. 1, 2, boom. Your farm has now expanded again. Now the tiles are no longer in a row, so you need to find a way to traverse a square grid. With the while loop, this is not possible until you unlock senses and operators. I get it. You can read all about it in the for loop. Yup, let's do a for loop. So for I in range 5, do a flip. So it will do 5 flips then. Range n creates a random number. Wait, creates a range of numbers from 0 to... Yeah, makes sense. Okay. So we need double of this. I don't want int. Okay, we're gonna stop. So I think we still want the while loop. But then we do for I in range... Well, 3, because that's our width. Then I guess we check... No, we need to do another one, because we have a loop in a loop. For... I guess we got... I know, go away with generous. This is X. And this will be Y. So we need an X and a Y in range, which is also 3. Okay, so in... Oops. In here, we now know that we will go everywhere. So here, we will do, if can harvest, then do your harvest. If not, do that. But it is not just move north anymore. That has become a little bit more complicated. So in the Y range, which I assume is from the top to bottom, we will move north. But every X, we will move... That's not how you right move. East. Okay, does this work? I do not know. I mean, it does work. And it does... it's a bit silly. It looks a bit silly, but it works. Okay, that's the whole point. It works. The thing is... I also need grass. Oh, whatever. Do your thing. Do your thing. Do your thing. I wonder what they have as a hint. Okay, I don't really care. Oh, got world size. That works. I completely read over that. So what we can do instead of the 3 is just get world size, which should also return a 3. Get world size, which should do exactly the same still. Yes. Okay, that's good. You just do your thing, and let's see what they showed us. Possible. Do a flip on every... We don't need to do a flip on every tile. Okay, whatever. We got a whole bunch of wood. But as I said, we also kind of need to have ourselves some of the hay. So what I'm going to do, stop this for now. And I'm not going to plant anymore. So I'm going to put this thing in front of it, which means it just ignores the command. There we go. And we also get some more hay again. Let's see. Do we want more? Oh, that requires carrots. We do not have carrots. Increases the yield of grass for 300. Maybe that's one of the first things we want to do. Till the soil and plant carrots. Not yet. Tools to help with debugging. Ha! Who needs debugging? I don't need debugging. 300 as well. Okay, we need a whole lot of grass, I guess. Is it grass? Hay. That's what it said. Yeah, let's get a little hay. Let's get a little hay. Okay, so we got ourselves 300 hay, which means I'm gonna upgrade this one just so we get more hay. Yeah, it just literally gives double now, which means we still need to wait a bit. We want to do it again. Do it again. To get some more, because for everything, well, almost everything, we now need the watering. Interesting. Fertilizer, sunflower. Oh my god, there's so much stuff! There's so much stuff. We need a lot of hay. Operators are nice. Debugging, I'm not sure if I care too much about it yet. Maybe we'll go for another grass first. So we get triple grass per thingy. But first we need to wait just a bit. And there we go. We can do the other grass upgrade. Oh, of course there's more. Of course there's more. What did I expect? We get 3 grass per thingy, which is still hay. Let's keep this running a bit and farm some materials. Okay, so I wonder how to make a sandwich. And now we have 4,000 hay and over 800 wood. That's great. That is actually great. Do we go for carrots or do we? No, I want operators. Operators. Well, I guess you'll see. What it is. Just shut up for a second, please. Arithmetic operators: plus, minus, multiply, divide, double divide, modular, add. Bunch of things. And comparison operators is less than or equal, is greater than or equal, less than or greater than. Boolean operators, not and or. Note, all numbers in the game are floating point numbers. So all arithmetic operators are floating point operators. Floating points means they have decimals. They can have decimals. Slash hash is defined to just floor the number after division. Okay. For assignment operators, you need to unlock variables. Introduction. Operators allow you to compare, modify, and combine values. The arithmetic operators, plus, minus, blah, 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 are used to perform common mathematical operations on numbers. The comparison operators are used to compare values. The result is always either true or false. The logic operators are used to combine truth values. I kind of understand that. I mean, I absolutely can understand that. So this is important to know. 5 divided by 2 evaluates to 2.5. But if you do double divide, then it will round it down to 2 instead, which means you have a whole number, which is useful. Then you have the modulo operator, which is basically whatever is left. So if you divide 4 by 2, you will not have anything left. If you divide 5 by 2, you will have 1 left, etc. That's how that works. You do need to keep that in mind, I guess. The power operator. So, okay, that's it. Yeah. That makes sense. To me, it makes sense. If not, let me know in the comments. I used to check values are equal or not equal. Okay. So what we're gonna do now is also plant other stuff. So what we're gonna do is if can harvest. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. If x is double is to compare 0. Gotta keep in mind that for I guess we need to check why, don't we? Programming 0 is the first. So this is row 0, this is row 1, this is row 2. And in total, that's 3 rows. Wait, that's not how that works. I'm used to different programming. So if the row is 0, we plant a bush. The move north always has to happen. Actually, no. If the row is 0, then we don't plant anything. So we're going to skip that one. We're going to go straight for 1. And I guess we don't have carrots yet, but we can probably prepare it. If y is 2, plant entities dot... Oh, you can also just plant grass. Well, then let's do it properly. For now, this is going to be bush. How do I... There we go. This is going to be grass. Oh lord, what did I do? Why is there so many tabs there? I do not like that. Okay, so what should happen now, let me make this a little bigger, is this will be grass, this will be bush, and this will be bush. Let's have a look, see if it actually works. Okay, well, kind of, but not really. What? If 0, plant grass. Oh, wait, no. It harvests if it can harvest, and if it's 0, we plant grass. How is this 0? That makes no sense to me. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna stop it, and we're gonna go step by step. So while true, sure, we're gonna go in the loop. Now for X in range get world size, yeah. That should be... It's gonna check if it can harvest. Can it harvest? Sure. And it will harvest. Well, in this case it couldn't. If at 0, plant entity.grass. If at 1, plant huh. Okay. I don't know why it does it like that, but it doesn't... Wait, what? Okay, so this depends on when you play the game. It doesn't matter. The point is that one of the rows will be grass, one of the rows will be wood, and one of the rows is going to be... Stop! Grass. No. Carrots. Carrots. Boop. There we go. So then we can do entity.carotes. So I think... let's have a look. What is this? Your code triggered a warning. Dun dun dun. Okay. Warning, cannot plant entities occurred on ground of the grassland in... Okay, so we need to clear first. So if we have this, then we first need to clear. That wasn't necessary with the bush, apparently. So let's have that, give that a try. Oh lord, what happened? Oh lord, what is happening? That is clearly not working. Alrighty. Why is this not working? And why do we still have a warning? Cannot plant entities or carrots on grounds of the grassland. I know. Maybe we should read this. Before you can plant carrots with plant entities or carrots, you have to till. Okay. To till soil is simply called till. Calling till again, we change it back to... Okay. Let's have a look. No more warning. And it seems to actually work. Look at that! Oh, oops. So when we harvest it, it instantly grows... let me pause. It instantly grows sand again. Cannot plant and discard and grow. I know. So, okay, fine. We're gonna clear it, then we're gonna till it, then we're gonna plant it. Let's see if that works. Why are you going... Oh, wait! That's not what clear does. Clear does clear everything. Whoops. So why is this not working on the second go? Harvests. But then... it harvests, but then it doesn't till it. Let's do it step by step. So can harvest, sure. Plant. Move north. Can harvest, sure. It's not 0, it's not 1. It is 1 apparently. So sure. And we don't have it now. Oh. It will just override it, but that's fine. Because that needs to be carrots now. Okay. Sure, keep... Wait, what? Why is that all of a sudden now? I guess it doesn't really... Wait, the point is we are getting carrots, right? No, we're not getting carrots. Let's just run it for a second. How about we just let it run for a second? This is such a chaos! This is definitely not as I expected it to be. We're not even getting carrots. This is definitely not going right. What the heck. How about for now, we just plant carrots all over the place. We're just gonna get carrots. Let's see if that works. Step by step. Step by step. So we're gonna remove this. We're gonna not tap that in, because then it counts for this if. And this should only... Oh. So if can harvest doesn't really seem to work for the carrots. Wait, did we get carrots? We did get carrots. We are getting carrots, but... something is not completely right. So... I know... So before we plant this... we should till it. But tilling does work, right? Let me see the warning again. Cannot plant. I know. That's why we till it. What? What if we just no? Because if we do a harvest here, and it will try to harvest even though. This makes no sense to me. But believe it or not, that is just programming. Okay, that is just programming in a nutshell. If can harvest, can we do else? I guess we can. No, we don't need else. Else, if you cannot harvest, which I suppose it makes more sense anyway. So if you cannot harvest, then you will till and plant the carrots. How? Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry. We still have grass growing. Now everything's just grass. Okay, is there a way to check what we are having? Unlocks. I know. Built-ins. Can harvest, clear, do flip, cut, roll size, harvest, move, plant, range, till. I want to check. If it is carrots, and only if it's carrots, then harvest it. But apparently it doesn't work. So maybe there's some cool stuff we can unlock. Watering, trees, no. Senses. The drone can see what's under it. Oh, that's exactly what we need. Great. So carrots, yeah, we know carrots. Senses. The drone can now see. The functions get position X and get position Y. Return the current Y, X and Y position of the drone. Great. At the start of the position, they are both to 0. Yeah, that makes sense. The explicit, okay, we know that. Num items returns how many items. How many of an item you have. Oh, okay. So now we can set, like, okay, if we have 1,000 of that, then just go for the next. Do a flip if you're over bush. Get entity type. Okay, so that's exactly what we need. If get entity type is entities dot carrot and can harvest, then you harvest. Else you till it. There we go. Oh, beautiful. Okay, this is how you get carrots. This is... Wait, what? Okay, maybe now we can get rid of this guy. And then have this always done, because that's the case, right? No, that's not the case. Okay, stop. Can we Control Z here? Ooh, we can. After you harvest, you should also till and plant the entities dot carrot. Right? Now it should work. It didn't work. Okay, it does work. But not for that guy. Why does it... Doesn't it... I don't get it. I don't get it. It should always try and till. If get entity type is entity.carrots, then and you can harvest it, then we're gonna harvest it. Else we leave it alone. No, not else we leave it alone. Else we just till it. And carrot it. Okay, so maybe we should expand this a bit. Maybe we should expand it a bit. Let me see if there's more info. No, returns none if there's no entity type under the drone. Get ground type. Return the type of entity or ground that is under the drone. Get ground type. Can we click on that? We cannot click on that. So what does that return? That is the question, really. Let's do it a little different. Let's get back to the if get pos x, because now we actually, oops, have a good position for that. So if get pos x is 0, here we're gonna do sure carrots. So at the start we need to check. I don't think it matters if can harvest, yeah. If you can harvest, then harvest. That's the obvious. And if you cannot harvest, so then we do the else. Then we till and we plant entities.carrots. Okay, I feel like that should work. Then we go for the next. If oops, get pos x is 1. I forgot the colon there. If it is 1, then we're gonna plant the bushes, I guess. If can harvest, then we will. Else, that's not how that works. Else we plant the entities dot push. One more. If get pos, oops, x is 2. If can harvest, as always, then we harvest. Else we plant, I mistyped the other one, grass. This says plant, not plant. Okay, does that work? I do not know. Will we figure it out? Maybe. There we go. What does this do? What does this do? Oh, we have an error. Oops. There's no need for that. Play. Okay, nothing is happening. Okay, so the problem also now is that you can't... Yeah, we still have this problem though. I do not like that. That we need to till again. Oh, but that doesn't matter. Do we have a if something with till? If tilled, if it is tilled, can we? We apparently cannot ask that. Difficult to give. Difficult. So the problem now is, wait, it's still putting the bushes there. I'm not sure what the problem is now, though. I'll be honest with you. I'm not entirely sure what the problem is. What is? Okay, stop. Let's get this guy here and make it a little bigger so we can see it. Oh, there we go. Step by step. Sure. If get pos is 0, which in this case it is not. Is it pos 1? No. Is it pos 2? Yes. Can you harvest? Yes. Will you harvest? Yes. Oh, but then it shouldn't be an else. You should just harvest and plant afterwards, right? So these should be gone. If can harvest, then you harvest. Else you will till and plant. Okay, let's try this again. Are we in position 0? No. Are we in position 1? No. Are we in position 2? Can I harvest? Yes. Harvest and plant the grass. We move north. Are we in position 0? No. Are we in position 1? Also no. Wait a minute. Is this X? Makes no sense to me, but whatever. Can we harvest? Yes. Plant the grass. Same, same, same. Move north. Okay, move east. Yeah. Are we on position X0? Yes. Can we harvest? Yes. Do the tilling. Plant the carrots. Are we in position 1? No. Are we in position 2? No. Do the same thing here. And once more. Okay, and now we go east. And then we should be on position 1. Yeah. Can we harvest? Yes. We plant a bush. Apparently you can plant bushes there, so that's fine. We're not on 2, so this should do the thing. It is doing the thing. The other bush is slowly growing, so that seems to work. Now we should go east, and it should do the same again for position X2. Can we harvest? Yes. This feels like it should work. We have... What? Didn't we just do a full circle and it actually worked? Didn't... I don't get it. Do we need to... Till and plant... Oh! I know what is happening. I think I know what is happening. We are tilling it again, even though it shouldn't be tilled again. So we really do want to have a... can till. So that might be where we need the get ground type for. Okay, so if can harvest, blah, 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 blah. Sure. If get ground type is grounds dot grasslands, then we till it. Okay, then. There we go. That should do the trick. That should do the trick. 100%. See? We managed. Okay. I maybe I should read these things. Maybe I should read these things. Okay, you're gonna go. You're gonna go a bit to the middle, so we can have this guy here. And the reading thing to the left. Okay, you can stop now. I get it. I get it. Variables. That is pretty cool. For sure. But do we need it right now? I don't think we do. Trees. Do we go for trees? Watering. Watering plants to make them grow faster. I'm not sure we need that. Let's go for trees. Let's go for trees. Trees. You can go a bit smaller, please. Trees. Oh, that's not much. Trees are a better way to get food than bushes. They give 5 wood each. Like bushes, they can be planted on grass or soil. Trees like to have some space, and planting them right next to each other will slow down their growth. The growing time is doubled for each tree that is... okay. So, for example, on all the odd or even tiles, we can... We can plant them. So instead of bushes, what we can do is, if can harvest, sure. But only if get pos y mod 2. So if you divide it by 2, has nothing left. Because you have 0, 1, and 2. So 0 and 2 will have nothing left. So if you mod this by 2 and then we have nothing left, only then we plant, but we plant the tree. Does that work? I do not know. Error. Yes. Okay, so that should be the same as normal. I don't know why it tilled stuff, but we are growing a tree there and a tree there. Why did you till that? I have no idea why you till that, buddy. But that's... Wait, we chopped the tree. Okay, it seems to be working. It seems to be working. What do you want? Yeah, it's even. Okay. Sure. But we don't care. We've built that in our own way. Nice. So that is working. How do we get more pumpkins? What the heck? Debug, simulation, mazes. I want more space. Oh. We just go for this. Also clears the farm. Yeah, fine. Boop. How much do we need? 20 carrots for more. So let's go back to the... Oh, we can't afford it because we need we need 20 carrots. So we need to go to the farm. Let us run a bit so we get more carrots, which we are getting now. Good, good, good. It's going a little slow, but we can get more carrots. So wood and hay is fine, but the rest should be carrots. To be fair, because carrots are going the slowest. And there we go. We got 20 carrots. And boop. More upgrade. Oh yeah, look at this. Look at that. So this will still do its thing, except that so this is carrots. What we will now do, we're gonna move stuff over a bit. So if we make this 2 and we make this 3, then we can now say here if get pulse x is 0 or get pulse x is 1. So then we should have more carrots. Yeah, unfortunately for the trees, we can't really make more trees. And there we go, we indeed have more carrots. Yeah, you can have grass there, that's fine, I guess. Okay, so we do have more carrots now. But there was also functionality to actually check how much you have of each. So what we can do is make like an elaborate function to check which one is at the lowest and go for those first. That would be very elaborate, but possible. What we can also do is instead of this not doing anything on the other ones, actually do the carrots as well. But what I'd rather do is turn this into their own function / methods. 200 pumpkins! Okay, we need to work on pumpkins. Okay, yeah, sure, we'll increase the yield of... also fine. Speed upgrade. Oh, wow, yes, please! More speed upgrade? We can do more speed upgrade soon. More grass, also fine. That was that. 480. That really isn't that much. Let's get a bunch of those. That's gonna be so much. Let's do another. So much. And one of those. Okay, we should get so much grass now. So what we want to do is more speed upgrade, which means we need a bunch more carrots. So we're gonna just let it run. Oh, look at him go. Okay, so I'm not sure if the speed of that guy is even relevant, because it still has to wait, right? But let's go for more speed anyway. Because now it just has to wait longer. I guess it's more efficient anyway. Because if a carrot here is already done, you rather have this thing to be quick. Yeah, for sure. For sure. What do we... Let's just keep this playing. I mean, it's an annoying sound, but let's just keep it playing. I don't think I really care about debugging, but let's give it a go. See what it does. Debug. Sometimes your code just doesn't work, and you need to find out why. There are a couple of tools to help you do that. The first is to execute the program step by step. We've already done it a few times. That was very helpful. Breakpoints can be added. Oh, we can now add breakpoints, so it will stop at certain points. The print function can also be very useful. It will write any value passed to it directly into the air. Interesting. Examples: print 0.24, print 0.24. Yeah. Print true or false. Print to so this is really handy to check what the values are. For example, the get ground type. We could have checked what that was, because that's where we had the error. The print function prints the value directly into the air and the output in the output page. Output page. Okay. Oh no. Well, I guess we are good. Debug. That's what we were. Output page. Writing into the air can sometimes be a bit slow if you want to print a lot of values. In this case, you can use quick print function, which prints only to the output window. The output window also logs warnings and errors. Okay, that's very handy. Not sure if we'll make use. I mean, eventually we will make use of it, because stuff is just gonna go wrong for sure. 100%. Okay, debug 2. Oh, what the heck? It costs gold? Okay, timing. Sure. Variables. So variables, sure. I guess we can make use of that, probably. Variables can be thought of as named containers. So yeah, basically you can give words values, which means we can now be like, okay, minimum carrots we want is X, minimum wood we want is X, minimum hay we want is X, and as long as we do not have that, just plant all of that everywhere. That's what we could do. Yeah, we understand that, right? Right, guys? Easy. Lists. Use lists to store lots of values. Functions. Okay, I do like that. I will unlock that. Then we can make stuff a bit more readable. Use def keyword to define a new function. Okay, so what we can do now is like whole parts. This, for example, I guess this, we can cut and just make a... Wait, what was this again? Was this the trees? Yeah. Why does that not work? And key does not work. Do tree stuff. Okay, and then here, outside of the loop, we say def do tree stuff without arguments. Just do this. No, heck. Def do tree stuff. No arguments. Paste. I need to line it up properly. Like that. So this should still do the same. So we can do the for the rest as well. So we'll have a def do grass stuff. And that will do this. And here we can have do grass stuff. Like that. Bonk. It's like that, right? Hopefully. And one more. Def do carrot stuff. There we go. Oops, don't put a 1 there. What the heck? Like this. Boom. Do carrot stuff. I don't know if it's gonna work, but we shall see. There's only one way to find out, right? Probably. Oops. Not what I meant to do. Let's see. This needs to be one tapped in, I think. I think like this. Will it still work? We'll find out. Do carrot stuff is not defined. Oh, shoot. You need to be defined before the loop, I guess so. So cut that out. Cut it out. And we place it here. There we go. Play. Yes! It is still working. So, while... Wait a minute. What we can do is make a new file. And call these functions. Or methods, whatever. It doesn't really matter. And then... I do hope that this will go first. So, we do this in here. And... Wait, can we... Did it say you can slide it? Oopla, that's not absolutely not what I meant. Stay there. Okay, don't stare. Yeah. So how do we include this file? That is my question. External editor, first program, getting started, loading up, output, patch notes, stats, credits. Geez, so much stuff. Built-in items. How do we make sure that this file gets used first? That is my question. External editor. Yeah, sure. Okay, interesting. Oh, import, maybe. I'm not gonna do that. But somewhere else. Go back. First program. I know. Somewhere it said something about multiple files. Maybe. Loading backups, don't care. Getting started, don't care. I already checked that out. Yeah. You can create more code. Sure. But how does it... Okay, fine. Functions, you were amazing, but you don't work. You just go back there, and now we should be back to working. I guess it doesn't matter. It works again, and that's how you do functions. That was actually a lot quicker. Oh, yeah, sure. Then this text seems to explain it. Code will throw an error because func is not. Yeah, I know. When you see that function, you should rethink of it as variable assignment. Yeah. I know. Default arguments. I know. This is stuff. Advanced function usage. What the heck is F? Okay. I'm not sure if we're gonna use that, but here we are. Import utilities, min-max apps random. Holy moly. Watering. I guess we try and do some watering then, right? There we go. Let's try some watering, shall we? Okay, believe it or not, but I just quit the game for a second and there was an update. 1.0 is now actually out, which means a bunch of changes, but luckily our script is still working. Watering. Plants grow faster when they are watered. The ground has a water level range from 0 to 1. The getWater function returns the water level of the ground. It is over. The growth speed of a plant scales linearly from 1 speed at water level 0 to 5 speed as water level 1. The ground dries up over time. Average uses 1% of its water. Okay. You can use water to water your plants. 1 tank of water is automatically added to your inventory every 10 seconds, apparently. Upgrading unlocks .watering will give you an additional tank of water every 10 seconds. The tank holds 0.25 water. Call use item items water over any ground to make it water. Can we also check? Yeah, get water apparently. So what we can do is for the carrot stuff. So if can harvest, harvest. Sure. If ground up is grassland, then we'll till it. And then we'll plant the thingy. In here we will first check if get water is... Let's say if it's less than 0.25. Whoops, that's not, don't do that. If it's less than 0.25, then we shall do use items dot items dot water. There we go. Will this work? I do not know. So now the carrots should be watered. Let's have a look. Oh, that's not good. If it's... There should be one back. If it's that, then it should just till. And this should always happen just like the planting. Oops. So we do this. And then we give it a try. What does it do now? Yeah, it does water it. Cool. Yeah, that seems to work. So now the carrots are watered, which means they grow more quickly. All right. So that's how watering works. Cool. You do your thing. Let's have a look at the upgrades. Okay, this has changed now for sure. Speed. Can we easily afford it? Yes, we can. Sure. 500 carrots next. The yield of grass for 500 wood. Do we still do? Probably. Hats. What? Okay, sure. So you have a bunch of different colored hats. Fantastic. We're not gonna mess with that. It's nice, but we shall not. Expense the farm 30 and 20. Oh yes, please. 150. Oh yes, please. 1k pumpkins. Well, we don't have pumpkins. I guess this is the next step anyway. 200 and 500, which we can unlock. All right, pumpkins. Just stay here for just a while. Yes, we have a way bigger field now. Can we zoom out? Oh, we can zoom out. It's just that our scripts also zoom out then, which means they are less readable. Okay. I'm fine with this. We have a whole bunch of grass now though, so we are gonna work on pumpkins in the last 2 rows, which means you're gonna be stopped for now. The row is 3. Then we say if get boss x is 4, or sir, please don't do that. Get boss x is 5. Do pumpkin. stuff. Don't need that. And then we do a double click there. And then we do this. Oh yeah, def do pumpkin stuff. First of all, if can harvest, that's an obvious choice. Then we harvest. Sure. What is next? Pumpkins grow like carrots on tilled soil. Planting them costs carrots. What? Okay, interesting. When all the pumpkins in a square are fully grown, they will grow together to form a giant pumpkin. Unfortunately, pumpkins have a 20% chance of dying once they're fully grown. So you need to replant the dead ones if you want them to merge. When a pumpkin dies, it leaves behind a dead pumpkin that won't drop anything when harvested. Planting a new plant in its place will automatically remove the dead pumpkin. Sure. Okay, that's good. The yield of a giant pumpkin depends on the size of the pumpkin. A 1x1 pumpkin yields 1 pumpkin. A 2x2 pumpkin yields 8 pumpkins. Dang, a 3x3 is 20. Okay, we're gonna go for a 3x3 pumpkin right heckin' here. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna set up a script that will do just that. Maybe. Can we check for giant pumpkin? I have no idea. It's okay. It's okay. So instead of this, we now do if X position. Oh boy, this is going to be beautiful. Error. Yeah, I know. What do you mean, error? This shouldn't be an error here. Oh, that should be an error here. This. If the position is 5. Wait, this is 4 or 5. 4 or 5. I guess 3, 4 or 5. So we say get pos x is 3, or get pos x is 4 or 5. So 3, 4, and 5. And then we also have, oh, before I forget, what I really should be doing is, no, not here. Here, call it clear, so that everything gets cleared and everything will be new. So I know this is 0, 0. 4, 5, 6. No, 3, 4, 5. And that is the y-axis, I think 0 to that. So we're gonna put this in brackets. So if we are on one of those lines, why does it not work? This is really annoying. Oh, maybe because this is hoopla. I know, I wasn't done yet. If x is 3, 4, or 5, and don't do that, please. Get pos y is 0 or stop doing that. Okay, it's me. I'm doing that. Or 1 or 2. Oh lord, look at this script. Then we do the pumpkin stuff. Okay, that does mean that this should not happen. So if is 3. Wait a minute. Whatever. We'll just see what happens. That's usually the fun stuff. Do pumpkin stuff. So do pumpkin stuff is the usual, but it needs to be similar to that one. So we will do this. Okay. Don't do it again. Like that. And then we say plant entities dot. We're not gonna plant a dead pumpkin. Pumpkin. What does this do? I have no idea. Play. We're hoping that this part will be pumpkins. That is clearly a pumpkin. That's not a pumpkin, so that's fine. That is clearly a pumpkin. Nice. That pumpkin died, but it should mean it will replace it. But it's gonna farm this guy, isn't it? Let me see. But this will already be a whole bunch of pumpkins. Yeah, it does farm that one. It's kind of a shame, so we just have to hope that they all don't die. How do you only farm big one? Entities of pumpkin, yeah. I mean, you can write a script to check if everything around it is also pumpkin, but me, personally, I'm too lazy for that. Geez, 5 by 5 is 125 pumpkins. So this is kind of a fun way to optimize. You can kind of optimize that. So that's Donzo. Let me just get the script in range. Oh, our script is so ugly. Can you put this on multiple lines? Probably. Upgrades. Set speed. 500 coins, I don't have that. 1000 pumpkins for more expansion. 500 carrots for more speed. And 500 logs for more grass yielding. We want more carrot yield, that's what we want. Oh, there we go. Let's do it again. Nice. Water for 200 logs. Sure, because we seem to be losing out on that. What is this? Fertilizer. Oh no, that's another step. And sunflowers. Gee, what? Cactus? Polyculture. Use companion planting to increase the yield. What the actual heck? What the actual heck? Wait, didn't we already? Yeah, we have that unlocked. Import. Oh! There we go. So we're gonna import that. Import that. We're gonna pause this. That means, should mean, that finally we can take these out, use this as a main script, have a new script, call this functions, paste this in. How do? Okay, well, sure, go there, and then we say here, import functions, and then we can say functions. Not do carrot stuff. Functions. Oops. Not do tree stuff. Functions with a dot. I might as well copy it. Okay, for the last one. Do pumpkin stuff, and then we should still work. It does, but can we close this? Does it save Control S? I will not delete it. We can, I guess, make it smaller. Stop it! Can we make you smaller? I'm sure we can. I can make you. Wait, we can't make you smaller? Why can we not make you smaller? Okay, whatever. Just go out of the screen or something. I don't know. Nice. So we finally did manage to do that. Can we also put you up here? Well, yes, but actually no. Fine, go back there. Now it looks a little better. Let's play this again. It will clear. And in the meanwhile, let's have a look at the upgrades. Random. Ah, that's kind of funny. Can make plant random stuff. So, set speed. Why would you want set speed? Functions to temporarily slow down the execution and make them farm smaller. Make the farm smaller. Okay. It's interesting, but we can't afford it. Get time. It's about time. Past time is get time. So we can say like every... What? New heads locked. 3 head. Nice. At certain times to only plant certain things. We do have ourselves a warning. Didn't have the required items. Oh, we didn't have carrots? I guess? Or the water. Well, one of the two was empty, but that's fine. That's fine. That's absolutely no problemo. Do you want more carrots? Ooh, that costs a bit of wood. But it goes double. That's pretty sick. We need more wood for sure. 500 carrots for more speed. Do we just save up for that? We can also go for hats. What I will do... Wait, how do you do hat? Use item. Hats dot 3 hat. Is that how you do that? Oh, change hats. Oops. Okay, fine. Makes sense. Change hats. I don't know what kind of achievement it was. Must be. Change hats has never been defined. What? Do we need to import hats? Okay, fine. Let's actually read this. Change hat. That makes sense. That makes sense. Here you go. Look at you. You got a tree as a hat. Beautiful. Fashionable. Equip a new hat. Love it. All right. That's done. For 500 carrots, we will get more speed. That's definitely going to be next. We are using lots of wood. Wait, what are we using wood for? Did we just spend a lot of wood? No. That's definitely going down. Wait, so pumpkins use wood instead? Didn't I say they use carrots, but something is using wood. Wait, to plant carrots you need wood? Is that a thing? Did I not read that? Planting carrot... Ah, wood and hay! Hey, hey, hey! Okay, so we kind of want more trees, but... Or one less carrot row. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna go to the functions. Functions, please, please, please. No! Get over here. Okay, fine. No, fine. Be over here then. Tree stuff. We also want to do this in row 1. So this is going to move to this. Let's do it properly, but do tree stuff. This needs to be the other way around. So this needs to have a toggle, which we give true with. And do tree stuff, we say toggle. And toggle, if that's yes, then we do no. If toggle, then we check for 1, else we check for 0. Does that work? I do not know. Oh wait, we can't do that. Is this not how you do it in life? It's fine. Fine, we'll do it the difficult way. If not toggle, I guess we need to. If toggle is not true, or toggle is false, I guess. And that, then we do that. Else we do this. Oops. And if toggle is true, which I typed wrong here, apparently it needs to be with a capital. And this is a 1. Okay. How about you? Do you work? No, this should be trees as well, but different. Means we have... Yeah, that seems to work. Oh, no, it doesn't. Stop! Oh, wait, it always gives true. No. Let's do a copy. No, this is not the place where you need to be. And do a paste. So this will be for position 1, which for like gets true, sure. And this will be for position 2, which will be false. Okay, better? Better or not better? That is the question. Okay, we don't have wood to make sense. That's a tree. Yeah, look at that. Hey, whoop, 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 whoop. That's exactly what I wanted. We've never had a mega pumpkin, but I guess there's a 20% chance, which means it is very likely for at least one of them to be bad, which is kind of a shame. Kind of a shame, but it's okay. We do still have a whole bunch of grass, but that's also fine because we do need that. Do we have enough wood now? We did double our wood input. I think we have enough wood. Okay, let's have a look at the upgrades. The warning should go because we're 1+1. We're doing great. So 500 wood we can get. Oh yeah, we want this guy. Oh, we already have this guy. Increase the speed of both the drone and code execution. So yeah, but I guess it's more efficient, isn't it? I guess it is more efficient. What can we do with the pumpkins? We need the pumpkin. You had unlocked carrot head. We need 1,000 carrots to increase the pumpkin yield. What about this? Oh, that is nice though, because we do need the wood. And for hay increase, we needed 1,000. No, that's the size increase. 500 grass for more. Yeah, no, wood for grass increase. There we go. Now we have a good yield, and a good yield is what we have. Well, this is at least the basic, so with this, if you follow along, if you want to follow along, then you should get a very stable farm to gain a whole bunch of stuff. Because this warning should no longer be relevant, because we do get enough wood, plenty. And carrots, you also got enough to plant the pumpkins. Right, interesting. So that has been the farmer was replaced by a bot. I think eventually, not sure if you can see that in the upgrades, you also get more bots. Is it a more bots? Leaderboard. Oh, wow. That is cool. Leaderboard, dictionaries, get cost, unlock. What is unlock? Automatically unlock things. Oh, cool. Dinosaurs, majestic ancient... Spawn drone. Oh, nice. Okay, there's so much more to it. Top hat. Ooh, 1 billion hay. Jeez. Okay, there really is a lot. Well, I guess you do have way more farm upgrades. Okay, let me know in the comments if you want to see more of this. If you want to see me do more of this. And if you want to play this, check it out on Steam. It should be out now, so go have a look and enjoy. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.